Welcome, my Vikings and Valkyries. This is your Jarl Raven. And today, we're going to be doing some more potion craft. Now, I actually am doing this voiceover after the fact, because of a few different reasons that are not too important right now. I'm about to be going out of town, and I still wanted to put out a good video before then. So, I thought it'd be fine to do the next part and see what we could do. In the background, you can see kind of standardy stuff. I might be moving a little bit quicker than usual because I'm not having to talk during the whole thing. But still just doing the usual stuff right now. Seeing what people need, doing the potion, seeing if I have anything particularly good, checking which recipes I've saved that are, well, worth saving, and which ones are worth, like, making right now. Ah! Mushroom Dude showed up. I remember that. He's pretty cool. I enjoy Mushroom Dude. I'm sorry if this isn't like my usual videos. I know I probably am more on topic for those. But I'm trying this out, and I hope you guys will let me know how this sounds and how it goes. Most of the video today, like the people that I was dealing with were doing some pretty basic potions. A lot of them were stuff I already had saved. A few of them were ones like with this one where it's an explosive potion that for some reason I didn't have one saved that I could actually do. So I'm having to go through, and here's where I use the last of my mad mushrooms without realizing it. Yeah, I'm an idiot sometimes. I do believe you can probably make a pretty good exploding potion with just mad mushrooms. But in this case, I ended up using a few other ingredients that I had no intention of using originally. Use some of my rarer stuff. I'll have to find a better potion recipe later. Thinking about tossing those in there, decided not to. Trying to get this just right. Got it pretty good there at level 2. And with just a slight tweak, there we go, level 3. I'm still doing this voiceover with no real script or anything, so I'm just talking about what I am thinking at the moment. I do a good bit of prep for these videos normally, but I don't usually ever use a script. I just don't. Here's where I was talking about the machine. We're hoping to get the new machine parts soon, and luckily, if I remember correctly, they do actually come in on this video. But I actually have what I need to make most of those potions, and can use them to get the first of the special stuff. So there it says repair the alchemy machine and craft a potion of lightning. And over there I reached level 7 fame, I think. Yeah, I was thinking about what upgrade to get because I have 2 points available. I ended up deciding I'm close to... I'll be able to get a third point soon, so let's get that. Pretty standard stuff in the garden today. Not really that good of a garden this time. And here's the miner. Gotta get those dwarves help. He's got frost gems on sale. They're still fairly expensive. So I decided to try to haggle, and I actually succeed there. I did not do very good on haggling this episode. I do remember that. And it is what it is. It happened. This is where I realized I don't have the ingredients I need for my fireball potion. So I have to make a new one. Yep. My ingredients have been dwindling a little bit lately in this. I need to find a way to gather more ingredients. I mean, I have the money. I should just buy them from the people. Like, buy out the Mushroom Man stock, buy out the Herbalist stock. Like, just a lot of people want the fire potions. A lot of people want weird potions that required a good bit of ingredients that I didn't have at the correct time. Here I am trying to get the fire potion to be just right. There we go. Level 3 fire potion. And there, I was accidentally going out into the menu. I saved a lot of potion recipes this time around, but I feel like there was a bad idea. That guy wanted a potion to help people steal for him. No. Stone skin. Here's the herbalist. I asked her what she does when she's not gathering herbs. She likes to sing. I find that funny. I'm not much of a singer, but at the same time, like, to each their own. I have a tendency to buy the ones that are on sale. I bought a couple others that were not on sale. That one there I bought all those because I'm going to try to get the lightning potion. I figured that would be a good one. And let's haggle again. I'm not going to do the big haggle on this one because I didn't want to. So I got through that. Mana potion. I actually had a couple people who wanted mana potion. And this is where I realized I don't have a mana potion recipe. Like, at all. Like, I found the mana potion. It's right there. But for some reason, I just did not save a recipe. This is me contemplating what I should use, because a few of these, like the witch mushrooms and whatnot, I only have one of. I didn't want to use them up when I only have like one or two, because, well, honestly, I just don't like using up my like rarer ingredients I don't have very many of. I'm hoping I can get more of them, like, more often when I get more levels and get further along. And when I, like, level up the different merchants and whatnot. But currently, a lot of the big name ingredients, like the mad mushroom, I just don't have. So, like, right now I'm trying to make a mana potion that's not too expensive. It's actually coming along quite nicely with a little bit of a cheaper one. But at the same time, like, you can see I'm using a lot of water bloom, I believe it's called. Which is hilarious because I don't have very much water bloom. And I'm just like, this is a cheap one. And I consider it to be a cheap one because it's one of the ones you got at the very beginning. It's one of the base ones, but I'm always out of it. Just a little bit more water there, and there we go, level 3. Save the recipe so that I actually have the recipe for a mana potion. And you go away. So this is one clearing out rubble. And I'm like, oh, I can use the explosion potion. Oh, I don't have any of the special ingredients because I used the last of them because I am not doing stuff right. And this is me looking around thinking, because I do know there should be a acid potion somewhere. Up there, I believe that one is the lightning potion, and there's the explosion potion. I'm like, well, I don't really want to go looking for the acid right now. I'll find the acid potion later. But I have heard there is an acid potion. So now I'm just trying to get a bit of a cheaper explosion potion so that they can blast the rubble open. I'm trying to use the portal to my advantage, and I think I didn't do the best job there. So I'm like, let's add some water. This will work, right? Right? No. Okay. This is gonna be very expensive. It's only using low tier ingredients, but it's very expensive. I'm just going through my ingredients trying to find something that'll help, and I got nothing. I'm completely out. So I'm just gonna be using the fire bloom, or I think that's what it's called, and the like wind based one. I don't know the names of all of them right now. I should, but I don't have them in front of me or anything, so it's like I just don't. And level 3. And I end up saving that one. I save so many recipes in this round and I'm just like, I shouldn't be saving all of these, but I keep saving them all. Okay, so this guy confused me a little bit. He's like, I'm going on a hunt. I need a potion to keep a wounded boar from running off. I'm like, okay, let's try a poison potion. It's not going to run off if it's poisoned. It's like, no, I don't want that. It's like, oh. Okay. So I'm like, ice. Do I have an ice potion? I do, but I don't have enough water bloom for it. So while I still think that the water bloom is probably the best way to do it, I'm like, okay, let's see what else I got. Ice fruit. Because obviously that'll get me an ice potion. So I start smashing that up. Zigzag through there. Thinking, okay, that'll be good. Let's try this again. I'm like, huh. This might actually be a cheaper and easier ice potion. Just gotta skirt the bones a little bit there. Almost destroy the potion. And then there's a level 2. And water it back just a tiny bit. And there we go, level 3. And with only those 2, I'm like, oh, that's good. I'll save that, and I'm gonna get rid of this one because I don't need this one because this other one is so much cheaper. So I give him that one. He's like, no, I don't want an ice potion. I'm like, okay, so you don't want to freeze it in place. So I'm just like, what does he want? I scroll over, I see the sleeping potion. I'm like, oh, that might work. Can I make one of those? I don't have enough water bloom. Nope, no, not enough water bloom. So I'm like, okay, well, let's use some of the ice fruit since it's pretty good. So I'm just trying to do it again, just do more ice fruit at the moment. I'm like, if I hurry up, I can pass by that. I'm like, okay, what else can I toss in here to make it decent? Ah, this'll do. It gives me a little bit of a weird loop-de-loop style thing, but it'll work. Get through all there, and now I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, that's a weird one. What can I do to go down? Let's just... We'll just use the basic tear route. Go ahead and get that, and just... Down we go. And that's why I see this one, I'm like, oh, this will get me, like, right in there. There we go, and then just a little bit of water. And this will give me a level 3. And that is way too expensive, but whatever. And I just finished that one off, and I'm just like, here, take it. I'm like, let's haggle with you because this was an expensive one. And this is where I'm like, dang, I'm doing good at this today, but I'm like, I did really badly at haggling altogether. He's like, I need a poison so that I can do an antidote. And I'm like, oh. Spell, yep, he's like, I need a powerful poison. I'm like, okay, that one needs firebell. That one needs firebell. Completely not noticing that I already have a tier 3 potion of poison in my inventory. And I'm just like, what kind of mushroom can I use to get a good poison? And I think, oh, this one's kind of got a weird curvy thing. Maybe I could make a good poison one with this. And I'm like, okay, looks like I can make one with just like 2 of these. Get it just down. That's fine. Let's just go all the way. There we go. I'm like, that's a weird squiggly line. And there we go. Get it in line. Water. I'm just like, this seems like a very easy and cheap level 3. So I'll save that one and finish. I'm actually going to go in here and delete that one. And I'm actually going to delete this one too, because this one seems much better. What with it only having the 2 mushrooms. This is when I scroll down, I'm like, I already had one. Here, you can take that one. I'll sell that one to another guy. So eventually, I'm just sitting there like, I should have realized that. So go ahead and go sleep. Hopefully, it'll be a better day. Let's check the garden. We got some interesting mushroom there. That one is the dryad one. And then a bunch of pretty standardy stuff. But we also got the waterweed, I think is what it's called. I'm like checking and it's like, yep. Life leaf, that's that one. Not waterweed, that's the other one. Okay, let's see what we got. Skin as strong as metal. I'm like, do I already have one? Nope. Can I make one? Yep. There you go. Mana potion. Well, guess what? I have a recipe for that now. And I can make it. There we go. Sleeping draught. I'm like, I just made that one too, I think. There we are. We have what we need to make that. Boom. I'm like, there we go. Another sleeping draught. And I'm like, oh. And she needs a potion. And she needs a potion to allow her to see better in the dark so that she can find, well, what she's looking for. I'm like, oh, hey, I actually have a magical sight potion right here. I'm like, okay. Snag those. Snag those. There we go. And I'm like, how much firebell do I have? I'm like, I do not have a lot. It's a little expensive, but I'll grab a few of them. And I'll haggle, but I'm going to do a low tier haggle. Well, like I did easy. There we go. And that's probably the last good haggle from me you're going to see today. Because I'm pretty sure I only haggle with one more guy, I think, and I'm pretty sure I almost fail miserably. This is where people started asking for like other odd potions, protection. Well, that one I was like, oh, that's just stone skin. The other guy wanted a swiftness potion. Used up all their magical power in a fight. Needs more mana. Okay, give me a sec. I think I have a mana potion. Oh, I'm out of water bloom again. Well, let's see what we can do about that. I'm sitting here looking through. I'm like, maybe this could be a good one. I don't really want to use them because I only have one left, but let's go with that one and let's see. No, no. Oh, the thunder thistle I bought to try to make it a lightning potion. This looks like this will get me pretty close. There we go. I'm like, I could use another thunder thistle, but I'm like, it's a bit too high. Witch's mushroom. Tangleweed. Let's try that. Gets me right there, and then I can just use a wind bloom to get up. I remember I can zoom in. And this is when I feel like this is a really expensive potion because of all the ingredients I had to put into it. There we go. Level 3 mana potion. I keep trying to do all level 3s because you make more money off level 3s. I'm like, here I am looking back at it again. I'm like, I'm dumb. Oh, I saved that potion recipe. I am not sure I should have done that, but oh well. Let's just give them the mana potion and let's just keep going. Smells spoiling food. I have a cold potion for that. There we go. I'm like, that's everyone. Okay. So I've got enough for that. I'm like, I probably should have done that sooner. And let's do one more day, I think. I think I only do one more day. Go over here and I'm like, oh, we got a lot of interesting stuff this time. Nice. There we go. And here's the guy I've been waiting for, the wizard. And he says he's got an alchemy machine available, and I'm so excited about this because I'm like, I've been saving up money for this. I've been saving so much money, and then it's not that expensive. Okay, I'll take everything you got, and I'm gonna haggle with you. And it's expensive, so I'm gonna do a hard haggle. I'm just sitting here like, I am not doing okay at haggling with this guy. I keep trying, I keep missing. I'm like, no, I gotta get a good haggle here. And I am not doing okay. Like I said, I completely screw up the haggling from here, and I just noticed the longer you haggle, the less the symbols appear. I'm like, can I get it at least a little bit better? It's like, no, I am paying extra. I am paying a ton. But I got the pages, I got the machine. So I go to my recipe book and I can see I've got a bunch more pages there, which is great. And I've repaired the alchemy machine, so I just have to make the lightning potion. I go down here, I'm like, yes, we got the first machine and we can make the Negretto. And I'm like, I've already got this one. I've already got this one. So I need a strength, a stone skin, and a sleep. I'm like, stone skin I can make. Sleep I can make. So I'm like, okay, go back in here. Stone skin goes there. Sleep goes there. And I'm like, I need a strength potion. Can I make one of those? I can. It's the only one I can make. Boom. I'm like, yes, I can make it. And you can see all of it going through the whole machine. I love the animation on these. And there we go. Negretto. I think. I'm not sure. And here I am just reading the thing, the complete decay, darkness, how it's a piece to getting the Philosopher's Stone. I can't wait to get that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be super useful, but I'm like, grab it, put it in the inventory. I'm like, ah. I kept thinking that it was going to be able to use this to, like, affect potions. It's like, no, you can't. That's later. So I started looking at the next one. It's like, oh, I need the second piece, this one over here, which I have no idea when the guy is going to come and tell me he has that. But then I'm like, oh, I have all 4 of those. I don't have that one, though. I have yet to find invisibility. I'm looking at these. I'm like, that's flight and love, I think. And invisibility, which I don't have. So these are going to become much more complicated. But I need part 2 for that. So I go back up and I'm just like, can I use this in a potion? It's like, no. Completed that one. There we go. I just need the lightning potion. I'm like, let's go ahead and just complete that. And I've got these thunder thistles. And I'm pretty sure I know where the lightning one is. So let's see if the thunder thistles will get me all the way there. So I toss in thunder thistles. That's 1. That's 2. And I'm like, surely a lightning potion, thunder thistle, work out great. And I'm like, okay, this gets me pretty close. I've used up almost all of my thunder thistle on this. I'm getting a good bit of XP in the process. I'm like, I'll use a little bit of this portal. I don't think I've checked where that portal goes. Go ahead and get in there, and I'm like, not far enough. This'll do it. Right? Right? Nope. I kind of mess up on this push. I'm like, because if you'll notice I'm not on the line there, and I'm like, still not on the line. Come on, just a little more. It's like, I'm pretty sure I overshoot this one completely. Like, twice. Like, I keep trying. I keep not being in the right spot for level 3. And, nope. Not gonna work. So this is where I'm like, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna go, like, way down. I'm gonna use a little bit of water bloom and see if I can get into there correctly this time. I'm like, that's perfect, but that's not going to work. So let's toss this in there, and I'll just try to get as close as possible there. And I'm like, I think I'm on the line. A little bit more, a little bit more. And I'm like, okay, I'm not quite there yet, but I can do that. And that gives me the lightning potion. I'm like, go ahead and save the recipe. And that gives me chapter 3 complete. So we can now start on chapter 4, which I need a potion with 4 different effects. I'm like, okay. One of the big experience books. And I need a potion of charm and rage, which I have no clue where those are at all. But I'm going to call this here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And just keep in mind, if you didn't enjoy the video, well, Loki made me do it. Have a nice night.